Hey there, this is a video response to, well, I was watching Fallout 5 and 7's videos, trying to catch up on this stuff because I haven't been online much lately. I've got some testing and stuff that I'm doing, family is in, and it's been busy. So about Wednesday, Thursday, you're going to see me get back on here doing some stuff, thankfully. Sorry for being off so long and not being able to comment back. I really hate when I can't comment back because I like to comment, like, immediately if I can. When I see people's stuff up there. So, anyway, it's been a busy week. I'm trying to get stuff out and packages out and that as well from contests and that. But it's been busy. So anyway, right now we're talking about DVD to Blu-ray upgrade, and do I do it? And yes, I do. I'm guilty of upgrading from DVD to Blu-ray, but not all the time. And it depends on the movie and the one. Right now there's a Blu-ray set of Friday the 13th out. It's a tin, and it has a little patch in it, and just afterwards it pretty much has the exact same stuff that you already got on your Friday 13th set. Anyway, it just has all of them there. If you're like me, you've already got all of them. Now, I will get this set down the road, but it wasn't something that I ran out to get because it came to me at a time when finances may have been a little bit tighter than usual. And I was like, do I want this Friday the 13th set, or do I want the 5-disc Blu-ray Crystal Lake memory set and some other stuff because it's Halloween time? Well, you know what? I wanted that documentary, that 7.5-hour documentary, and the 4-hour bonus disc ordering it from the site itself. So that won out because I already had all those, and I had it in a better box set with a mask, kind of a cool collector's mask, and all the other ones I have. Well, I have the unrated cut of Jason Goes to Hell. I have all the other special editions of the other movies. But yeah, I will get it down the road. But it wasn't a must for me. There wasn't anything new to entice me to go into it, except for a patch and the convenience of having them all in one spot. Which they pretty much are for the real Friday the 13th movies, which are the Paramount ones. The Paramount ones are the real Friday the 13th movies. I'll get into that on another video. But yeah, New Line sucked ass when it came to Paramount. When it came to doing Friday the 13th, they really, really sucked ass. So we're talking about Blu-ray to DVD upgrade. Do I always do it? No. And one of the reasons is that DVD looks a lot better in a lot of cases. I'm not talking about quality. Obviously, Blu-ray is an upgrade in quality and stuff, but not everything needs to be upgraded. I buy a lot of horror movies. I buy a lot of grindhouse type stuff, cheesy stuff. Obviously, it's not gonna. When I'm knowing about the Roger Corman Shout Factory sets, I wasn't like, man, Piranha is a movie that definitely needs to be upgraded to Blu-ray. No. Or, wow, I really got to get Big Bad Mama 1 and 2 in a Blu-ray edition because that's going to make a huge difference as opposed to the DVD edition that's $5 cheaper. No, it didn't, and I put them alongside each other. Here, let me show you something. This is a Scream Factory Blu-ray. This is a Scream Factory DVD. Although it's a really nice looking cover over this cover. Do you know what? I prefer this. I'm not art or anything. I mean, I prefer this. It looks nicer. This is still, it's compressed. It's cute, but I find the art better on the DVD copies. That's why when I went to get Funhouse, and they were the exact same price, I actually bought the DVD copy over the Blu-ray copy. I just liked the art. Just seemed to look a little bit better, a little bit snappier on the DVD case. If it had been something that I really wanted, or I thought Funhouse was something that needed a Blu-ray edition, I'd go for the Blu-ray edition. If the Blu-ray edition is cheaper or around the same price, I usually do go for it unless the cover is different. If you're going to buy the Entity, for instance, on DVD or Blu-ray, you're like, wow, there's some effects, so maybe I should buy this on Blu-ray. No, actually, you really shouldn't. And the reason is because if you look at your Blu-ray of the Entity, if you've got it, look on the back, put it in, you're going to realize there's no special features. If you were lucky enough to go out and buy the DVD edition of the Entity, you're going to notice that there's special features on there, something that they did not port over into the Blu-ray. Also, I have the Blu-rays of Halloween 4 and 5 because I've been trying to collect them all on Blu-ray. And features were taken off of those from that were on the DVD editions, which is kind of a yeah, kind of pisses me off. I did not get Halloween on Blu-ray yet. Why? Because the case sucks. I went into a Walmart of all places because I was in a smaller village to take place to town, and that's one of the only ones they had. There was like Halloween, and it looked kind of like an HD DVD more than a Blu-ray, and I didn't like the look of the mask. I'm not sure if this would be artsy, maybe. It sucked, and it was really thin for a digibook, extremely thin. Well, I pick it up down the road for the feature. For the 1 hour feature, I'll pick it up on Blu-ray, but I won't pick it up now. And it's Halloween is something that is dear to my heart, that I really, really love, and that I normally will pick up. I was in line when Halloween came out on the Anchor Bay did the two VHS edition back in the day with the big black case, and you looked a certain way and you could see Michael Myers' face. Yeah, I was there for that. I was there in a line before the place opened up for that. When I went and saw this disappointing looking cover for Halloween 35th Anniversary Edition, I was like, what the hell is this? So like thin and no, man, just no. Anyway, back to the story from before. I had picked up the Psycho 3 because that's the cheesy one, and Psycho 2 is better, but Psycho 3 is cheesier. So it was $25 for the Blu-ray. So I was looking around HMV, and I picked up another DVD with it. I'd walked down a few times, and I guess I hadn't really noticed it. Then I saw Psycho 3 and Psycho 2, the DVD editions, and they were 2 for $30. Whereas, you know, the Blu-ray I had in my hand was $25. So if I was I would eventually have to get Psycho 2 as well. That would bring me back $50 for 2 Blu-rays as opposed to $30 for the exact same 2 on DVD with the exact same features. Is it going to be remastered that much better? It's a Psycho movie. When I saw this in theater, you could actually see the boom mic in certain sequences. So no, I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. It'll be great to see them remastered. They're going to be remastered on DVD anyway. Is Blu-ray going to be that much better? No, probably not. And the features are going to be there. Psycho 3 has the better features, by the way, if you're collecting Screen Factory. And I gotta say, I am impressed. I was really impressed with the way the covers and stuff were done for these. For some reason, they didn't go with any original art covers. They actually went with the covers that if you went to see them in theater, like I did back in the day, if you're old enough to remember that, then it was kind of cool. And they had like pictures on the inside and that. Really, you know, I'd recommend them. Get them on DVD. Why Blu-ray? Because if it's the same price, maybe, but it's throwing away money. It's like the Macklemore song, you know? Thrift shop. But definitely, no, yeah, there's stuff that I will get on Blu-ray. Some stuff with great special features. I'm going to pick Synapse on Blu-ray most of the time because Synapse does a lot of different stuff on their Blu-ray editions, which is pretty cool. And other companies, I think Redemption may do different ones on Blu-ray as they do on DVD sometimes, but Redemption is so expensive that if I get a chance and it's they have the exact same special features, there's no difference, I'm just going to buy them on DVD because sometimes those covers suck ass. And the features, the comeback. Synapse, Redemption wants to tell me the comeback, change the freaking cover. I love that movie, but I hate the cover. A little bit of a rant there. Hate the cover. Just go look it up. Looks like Lucio Fulci Zombie or something like that. It's nothing to do with zombies, and it's a slasher film. It's a murder mystery slasher film. See, I'm a little rusty today. I haven't been on for a while, but I'm hoping this is coming out good. Psycho 3 and Psycho 2. In the rant, I'm going to give you a little information on these things because I really think people should pick these up. Now, this is the kind of the cool thing. There's like a electronic press kit type interview stuff with Psycho 2, and there's an audio commentary with the screenwriter Tom Holland. It's very interesting to listen to. I have not listened to this one yet, but Most of the time when I see interviews with Holland, he's really, really good. Theatrical trailer, TV spots. But what's really cool, you don't kind of mention it here, is there's kind of like a second audio commentary with the actors and stuff from the film, and basically it's interviews and stuff, and it's like used as a second commentary over the Psycho 2 track. I haven't listened to it yet, but when I heard that that was on the on here as well, I had to pick it up. Now Psycho 3 has some cool stuff. You have the screenwriter Charles Edward Pogue. Of course, you can't have the director because poor Anthony Perkins has passed on by now. Interviews with Kate Shea, Brake Stevens, who was a body double in this film, and a special makeup effects artist Michael Westmore. Theatrical trailer, very cheesy, fun film. I had to pick it up, and it has Canadian roots to it. I'm Canadian. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to do a lot of franchise stuff when Halloween comes in for the 31 Days of Halloween, but I will probably be reviewing these. I know that I'm going to be reviewing the one I got from. I'm very excited to have the Blu-ray of. Oh my God, I'm so dead today when it comes to the stuff I've been studying for ages. Sammy sent me the Blu-ray Faligar 517. No, right now, just subscribe. He does great videos. Sent me the Blu-ray to New York Ripper, and I've been looking for that for ages, and I never had a Blue Underground Blu-ray, so I heard it's an amazing transfer. See, that is something that I wouldn't mind having on Blu-ray. Having a full channel Blu-ray is amazing. It's cool to see stuff like that. Maniac's one I'm going to get on Blu-ray down the road. Not right yet. Still in the expensive $35 range, and that's a bit much for some of those Blu-rays. And I can't go and just buy things. I'm trying to buy as much as I can for the people that I review stuff for on here, and give them as much of a wide choice as I can with stuff, and give them an alternative take. Hopefully, I manage to do that with my cheesy ass stuff that I like. So, by the way, I just was watching Ghost Shark the other night. Gotta check that out, guys. It's really different. Yeah, sci-fi. But Blu-ray to DVD, do I upgrade? Yes, I upgrade. In a lot of cases, I'll grab, if the Scream Factory things are comparable, I will grab the Blu-ray. Other times you don't get a choice. They're DVD Blu-ray combo packs. I will buy the DVD Blu-ray combo pack. X-Ray and Skid Side is a perfect example of that. I think the cover will look just a little bit better in the DVD format. But yeah, I wish I had the Blu-ray. I was at the store or something. I could have showed you the Blu-ray next to the DVD. This just looks so much more impressive than the Blu-ray version does. It's the exact same picture, but it's just, I don't know, it's more solid, it's more there, the artwork just pops more. So I'll buy Blu-rays now as we go on, when I can and when the money is there for the Blu-ray copy. DVDs though, I'm still a DVD lover at heart. It's with every generation you lose something. VHS had a wide berth of movies that you could get. DVD, you still get a lot of really good stuff, but you could get less of a selection than you could get when you had VHS. Blu-ray, you're going to get less of a selection even more because it's more expensive to make them, it's more expensive to buy them. There's a lot of stuff you're just not going to get on Blu-ray that you're going to need DVD for. There's stuff that you're not going to get on DVD that you need VHS for. I haven't gone back to VHS yet, but it has tempted me. But I am still sticking with DVD. I have a combination of DVDs and Blu-rays in my collection, and it's going to stay that way for a long, long time, hopefully. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry I haven't done the video in a while. Sorry I haven't been able to comment back in a while. Hopefully Wednesday or Thursday things will be back to normal again, and I'll be doing kind of comments and stuff like that. Right now, it's the middle of some of my testing and stuff. It's been kind of crazy. So thanks for watching, and everybody, thank you so much. Trying to get packages and stuff out, and it's been busy. So right now, you all know it's been over 300 videos, so you all should know what time it is right now. It's time for tea.